Hey guys, hey. So I know I told you guys I'd make you a video last night, but my day. So how are we gonna get started? Because like I said, ever since I put that movie up, well, ever since my reading, the first time I put my face up, things have been coming to me like insanely. Um, then when I actually said on camera that I was trusting Union, like I've never said this. Damn sure not on camera. The things that have been happening in my life are, I don't even know. Like, if I didn't know what was going on, who I was connected to, I would think, like, I don't know what's going on. But I do know what's going on. So, yay. Yay. The things that are about to happen. Let me tell you guys. Okay, see, this is my other business. Yay. Um, guess what? Guess what? So yesterday, when I was talking to you guys, some of you guys, I was like, I wish I could do this full time as of now. Blah 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 blah. Guess who's full time as of now? This one right. The angels aren't waiting for shit. Obviously, this is what I found out. Oh sorry, I got a cold. I'm gonna go away. Anyway, I don't feel like redoing my video, so hey. What was I gonna say? What was I saying? Oh, okay. So all the things that have happened since Tuesday, we're gonna get on it. I'm gonna get onto like my Michael story. Oh, there's a special story, but let me just do this really quick, and then I'll come back and kind of tell you guys. Hopefully by tonight I can get this out here for you because that's a fun story. So you'll be excited. I'm excited. Okay. So yesterday I went to work, right? Because my externship was done as of Wednesday. And like I said, I wasn't sure. Like I was offered the position before a position after my externship before I even began my externship. Now, at the time, I was like, yeah, that should be okay, but I don't know where I'm going to be at the end of my externship yesterday, Wednesday, whatever. Obviously, the angels had something different for me. I didn't know that as of then. Now, and I didn't even have my business as of then. I didn't have like I started that job on January 11th and I didn't start my business until January 29th. 11/11, both adds up to 11, you guys. Boom, boom. Okay. So, like I said, I always get confirmation that where I am is where I'm supposed to be. And then where I'm going is where I'm supposed to go. So yesterday was quite interesting. I'm still exhausted from it because I'm like so mind blown, but like I'm not. It's not even insane. So I had inquired about our change last week, Monday. Okay, I told my boss that like I had other business endeavors and other opportunities that I would only be able to work if we could figure out like a schedule adjustment, to accommodate them and accommodate myself and my own career aspects as this is like normal for people who do their externship. You're not expected to stay at your externship site unless you choose to and are offered to. Just because I was offered to doesn't mean I was choosing to. So this is my boss. I don't know. We'll talk about it because listen, people, when you tell you like negative shit is fucking with me on a constant basis, I'm going to get into how the shit fucks with my child. She's not scared because she knows better. But no, yeah, the shit is strong and it's just a joke to me at this point. Like it really is becoming like quite hysterical. So I inquired with my boss a week ago about this, and she said, let me figure something out. I don't know if I can accommodate you, but we'll see. So I was like, okay, I had a week left of my externship or whatever, so I had to finish that in order to get my degree, right? So that, I mean, I was finishing that regardless, but I didn't know if I was going to continue with them. One, the pay wasn't that great. Two, whatever. I did my externship to learn the practical skills within a firm that I needed to go to another firm or do whatever the hell I want to do with that. If I even want to continue with that, that's up to me. As it's up to anybody what their career is. I mean, that is your guys' choice. Don't these people insane. So, as I inquired with her about that last week, I walked into work yesterday, okay, and she didn't change my hours or didn't communicate with me anything, and I haven't heard anything. So I was, like I said, I was planning on having a meeting with her on Friday. Me and her already had planned this meeting because she was gone for 2 days. And she knew that I was going to be discussing with her what moves I was going to make from here, as I wasn't decided on if I was actually staying at that firm, which is fine, right? Well, I thought so anyway. This lady, oh, the world is so funny to me. It really is. It just gets so much more entertaining than this. Okay. So, and I know I'm sorry I go on and on, but like, listen, this is a story. This is how I'm going to tell it. So I'm sitting at my desk and I hear the girls. There was 3 girls and they're all college students. One who was hired 2 weeks ago. Okay. So I started in this firm 2 months ago, 8 weeks ago exactly. Um, so this girl next to me who started 2 weeks ago was saying how her hours are changing. She got her schedule changed. The girl at the front desk got her schedule changed. The other girl got her schedule changed. And I'm thinking like, okay, like I wonder if my boss changed my schedule, Like maybe she did and just didn't tell me because she wasn't in. I don't know. That could have been a possibility, right? Hmm. Okay. So, the new girl was telling me, and I'm like, oh, you had to switch your hours, for what? And she's like, I have finals and stuff. I just have other things to do. And I'm like, okay. Then the other girl, I'm like, you change your schedule? She's like, yeah, I'm taking a break. I don't, I'm gonna go to working 1 day a week. Okay. I'm like, okay. Now, mind you, these are kids. Not that I'm talking shit, but they're kids who are supported by their parents, and all they have is their jobs and school, which is not all. I mean, I give support to anybody. Like when my daughter's that age, that's all my daughter will be doing as well because I will be supporting her as well. So I expect that from parents. But what I didn't understand, from my boss's view, is this woman knew, okay, that I had inquired about an hour change. One, because I not only do I own my own business, but I used to my daughter's father has a trucking company, and I used to do his like administrative work. I don't do that anymore, as I'm going into my own thing. But like I do have other shit. Okay, on top of both of those things, I was working at the firm 5 days a week, 5 hours a day. On top of that, I was a full-time student. Okay, I'm quite offended, but then I'm like, you know what? You know what, Jessica? It's the energy of whatever's trying to fucking piss you off, okay? So I woosad, woosad as best as I could. I swear it, I did. But I was not going to get walked all over insanely. This woman was out of her damn mind. She thought that was going to happen. I don't know what's wrong with this world and how they can go about treating people the way that they do. But no, as I'm not a part of this world, so you will not be treating me as such anymore. I did not get my face on a camera. They'll be letting people treat me in such ways. This is nuts. So, listen to my story. As I keep saying it's nuts, and I still haven't got to the point yet. Um, so all these girls, right? They automatically, as soon as they asked, their schedule was instantaneously changed by my boss. Now, I knew, not that she didn't like me. She liked me at first because the whole time my externship, I kept my mouth shut. But like the last 2 days before that, I kind of opened my mouth. Because, like, first of all, I'm a good communicator. I'm an effective communicator. Like I say, this is how you build a business. You're truthful. You're honest. Let's get it together. Let's figure out what we got to do. But let's do it. How do people do things if shit isn't acknowledged? Okay, she had a problem with this. I knew she had a problem with this. I mean, it's not this is the way I go about doing business. I'm not going to accommodate my boss. Like, bullshit. Go somewhere with that shit. I was very respectful too. So for this woman to do what she did to me and me keep my cool the way I did is beyond how I did it. Like I said, they just have my back, I guess, and don't like calm my nerves instantly because they know how I can get. So, um, yeah, so I wasn't understanding how all these girls instant got their hours changed, you know, when they have half the responsibility I do. And I had communicated that with her. Like, woman to woman, she had a child young, she knows, like, what the frick? You can't help me out? When, one, I work harder than any of those people, like those girls. They're younger, okay? You gotta understand. I don't hold nothing against them. They're young, okay? I'm not. I might look young, but I've been on my own since I was like 17. I'm not the same as a typical person. Like, you know what I mean? And plus I'm 30. Like, I'm not like a 22-year-old. Like, no. So for her to like give these kids what they needed before accommodating me and then expecting me to keep the position because she said so, get the fuck out of here. So I had emailed her a very well written, well thought out, professional email, mind you. I would say, I don't know, 1 o'clock. As me and her had already, were supposed to discuss, I was going to discuss with her if I was staying or not the next day. And this is how the angels proved, like, they want me talking now, they want me at home now. Because if I did have that meeting and she did work with me, I would have either still kept working there the hours that I wanted to. I wanted to work Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays 8 to 12. That's it. But I guess the angels didn't even want that. And then the divine whatever, they didn't even want that. And then if she wasn't going to give me those hours, then I was going to professionally put in my 2 weeks, and give her the notice and work my 2 weeks. And I guess that's not what they had in plan. So it's funny how things happen, but okay. So I wrote her an email. I was like, I inquired with you last week about accommodating my hours. I wasn't sure if you had done that, as I heard that all these girls, and I said their names, were instantly given the hours that they requested. Really nice. I mean, I was getting the point across, though. She was gonna get my point. When you work with people, I'm in the legal field. I'm very, you know what I mean? You're supposed to be assertive and upfront and honest and blunt. Like, isn't this how you would want an attorney to work, or somebody working their way to an attorney? I mean, this is what you get paid to do. Like, so for her not to understand the way I go about things just shows her competency, which is very much lacking. Anyway, and I don't want to dog somebody out, but the way that woman treated me, listen, it's going to be acknowledged, but it's not going to be acknowledged until I have my degree in my hand. Because, listen, I'm smart. I'm not going to pour more fuel on a fire, but I'm going to sit back. I'm going to sit back and let her think that what she did was gone unnoticed and unspoken about. No, it's not. It is. But I'll let her think that. I'll give her that illusion. I'll provide that illusion to that woman and that firm. Because it's far from over. But anyway, what am I saying? Oh, so okay. So then I said, because I told, like, I made you aware that I could only continue on with this position if I was able to work those hours that I stated, due to other business endeavors and opportunities and blah 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 blah. And then I said, with finals coming up, I would really like to definitely have our discussion first thing in the morning so I can gain understanding and we can just be on the same page, so I can decide what I'm going to do from here at this point. Simple, okay? Very simple, very nice, okay? How the hell is an employer in a place supposed to communicate if they cannot communicate in a professional manner? Beyond me. Okay, this woman wasn't even in the office this day. Now at 3:30, I'm sitting here typing the declaration with my headphones on. Okay, I'm typing with my headphones on the whole day. All I hear, I got a tap on my shoulder. So I turn around, and it's this woman like this. I'm rapping today, so no. So listen, this woman's behind me like this. I swear to God, like that. I was like, what? She's like, you know what? You know what? This isn't working out. This isn't working out. You need to get up. You need to go. And I'm like, so I'm like in awe right now. Like, I can't even believe what is happening right now. Like, I'm like, hold on. I had to like make sure, like, is this a vision? Hold on, is this really? Hold on, is this like, what is that when you're in the desert and you have a What is it? Why the hell? It starts with a D, doesn't it? Is it? You know what I mean? A menage? What is it? A mirage? A mirage? Is it a mirage? I have no idea. You know what I'm talking about though, like a fake vision that's not there, but you're so like out of your head that it seems like it's real, but it's not. And so like that's like this is how I was in this second, like in this moment, like I didn't even know what was going on. It was I didn't know. Okay, I was so freaking I couldn't even believe it. So like I'm like for a second I'm just like dumbfounded, like I'm speechless because I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now, you know? And like her face like looked like she wanted to beat the shit out of me, okay? Which let me get into this. This woman is nuts. She's a nutball, man. I couldn't even. I mean, I knew she was kind of nutty, like like I said, I have an intuition, but I didn't know she was this nutty. Like, calm down, man. I'm a drama queen, but shit, not when it comes to my money. That's stupid. Relax. We can talk about this, you know. Like, I was pretty much like giving her the inclination that I was putting my 2 weeks in if she didn't give me the hours, which is fine. Like everybody in their career moves on, like especially when I just was here for an externship, like calm down, sweetheart, like relax. I mean, I know I'm an attribute and a tool, but you weren't using me as such, nor did you care to notice, so why are you so upset? I didn't understand. So I'm like, what is the problem? I'm like, no, you need to leave. And I was like, okay, Shannon, I can see where this is gonna go. And I said her name, whatever. I didn't tell you where, whatever. I don't care. I'm putting this shit on the like I said, Better Business Bureau. I have a civil suit coming. Doesn't matter. It's gonna be dealt with because the way this woman handled this situation was completely incorrect. Do you know that she called everybody? Because I was on the first floor. She called everybody's lines. Now I didn't know she was there at this time because she wasn't in the office. She called everybody's line and made them all go downstairs. Okay, and I didn't notice why there was nobody up there. I was like I said, I had my headphones blasting. I'm just doing my job. That's it. And this woman, so she was like a child. Like instead of being a grown ass woman, going up to your office and calling me up there because you got a big ass office so we could have a woman to woman conversation, you wanted to act like a freaking child who thought she was gonna embarrass me. No, little did she know who the hell she was dealing with. Oh, she still doesn't know, but she's going to find out. I don't play those games, okay? Especially when I'm nice to people and do things in a professional manner. Because I used to do things in a really, really wrong way. And now as a grown-ass woman, when I do things correctly, I'm never going to let somebody treat me like that. And don't let people treat you like this. I don't care what their title is or how smart they think they are. That's absolutely ridiculous to go around treating people in such a manner, okay? Especially me. Bitch, watch out. So, um, okay, so she's behind me, right? She's like, you need to leave, you need to leave. And I was like, okay, you know what? In my head, I'm thinking like, bitch, I wanted to leave anyway. I was just trying to do it in a professional way, but if you're gonna act like this, no problem. I'll have today. I was off. I did my test. We'll get into that stuff. I had a great day today. I'm gonna have a great week for all my weeks for the rest of my life. Thank you. Like you really just helped me out that much more. Anyway, she doesn't even realize it. Maybe what a goofball. So I have my mouse like this, right? So like she's telling me to get out and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave right now. I just need to print out because I had my evaluation because she had to grade me on which she gave me an amazing grade before this. So I don't know what her problem was because I got an A. So I'm over here trying to like get my documents off of the computer, right? Because I had my timesheets and I needed to document this because this is how I have to turn this in to my director. This is part of I have to do this in order to graduate. Like this crazy woman, if she thought she was gonna mess my graduation up, she was messing with the wrong one. Like I will leave as soon as this shit gets taken care of. So I'm trying to get my evaluation and then I'm trying to print up the email that I sent her because I didn't need her. And I told her that. I'm like, I'm going to print up this email that I had sent you since you're overreacting and acting completely irrational and impulsive and unprofessional. I need this email. This is what I was telling her because I'm not a stupid person. I will get every documentation to prove my point, my argument. I didn't go in the legal field for no reason. I'm not good at this for no damn reason. So this is what I was trying to do, print out my shit, print out the email that proved, because if she wanted to be like, oh, she was disrespectful, oh, she did this, because I could tell I could see right through that woman. She's a manipulator. The reason why she didn't like me, and I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you what she didn't like and what pissed her off. So, like, this email was just the last straw with her. And the other two things that I did was nothing that I wasn't supposed to do. So, I'm over here trying to print this stuff, and she's like, "No, you're not. You need to go." And I'm like, I'm printing this stuff. I was like, "I don't know who you think you are right now, but I'm going to print this stuff." Like, I didn't know who she thought she was. When you just fired me, you're no longer my boss. Whether I should be there or not is irrelevant to my mind frame because I need my documentation. She grabbed my hand and took it off the mouse and then threw the mouse across my desk. I looked at her, and now I'm not moving. Now, listen, you're very lucky that I'm acting in the manner that I am and not doing something that I used to do, which would have been tossed her ass, okay? Because this woman is nuts. Nuts. I mean, I can't believe she even attempted to touch me. I can't believe that I didn't whoop her ass. But that's because I kind of knew that it was like the shit, like trying to get me to get, they wanted me to whoop her ass so I could go to jail. That's what they wanted, but that's not happening. So she threw my mouse. So I calmly just grabbed the damn thing and started clicking again. Like, man, this woman is crazy. Touch me again. Touch me one more fucking time. Because now I'm a stubborn person. When I know that I'm right, and I had every right to be like, what is wrong with this lady? Like, it made no sense at all. But now I see, like, it was just, it was supposed to happen the way it did. Okay. So I'm trying to get my documents, and then I hear her calling the boss, and she was like, "She's not gonna leave." I was like, "Dude, I'm leaving as soon as I print this stuff. Like, relax." She's like, "I will send it to you," but like at this point, like how she was acting, I didn't know if I could trust her word. Because her character was completely out of whack at this very moment at 3:30 in the afternoon on a freaking Thursday within a law firm. Like, this is not how you act, okay? So if you're acting like this, as the boss, and she's not even the boss, like she don't own shit, okay? She's just like the head of the person who owns shit, okay? Who will also be receiving an email from me as soon as I get my graduation because I don't need any of this shit blowing up in my face. But I will be speaking my piece as I can in America. You better fucking believe I will. But not until I have my transcripts in my hand in about 2.5 weeks. And then I can get loud with my roars. Anyway. So I hear her saying, she's like, "He's going to call the police if you don't leave." So I'm thinking like, dude, you know what? Let the police come here. I was like, you know what? I'm going to walk out and I'm going to wait for the cops because then at least they can get the documents that I needed, because if I stood there for any second longer, I didn't know if I was going to knock her in her face. So I was like, you know what? In my head, you know what? Just walk out and wait for the cops to get here. Let them deal with this situation because what just happened was completely insane. Okay. So I didn't know if she was pretending to call the cops. Like, I wasn't sure if she was just talking shit, like, to get me out of there, like threatening me, or if she actually called cops, or the person who she spoke to called cops. So once I left the building, I then called the cops because I was like, you know what? I don't know if she did. Let me call the cops. So I called cops, told them the situation that was going on there, told them how she just acted, what just happened, what partook, how she grabbed my hand, which is technically assault. The cops weren't trying to do anything, and I wasn't really trying to push that on her or whatever. I don't really care. I mean, I could if I want to, because you're not allowed to touch people in this world. You're not allowed to grab anybody. And it could be assault, but I'm not, I could go about it in a different sense, and that's how I'm going to go about it. That assault shit, I ain't worried about that. She didn't hurt me, she just touched me. So, I mean, but she is obviously a little out there. I'm actually so proud of myself. I didn't knock that woman on her ass. Seriously. Like, I'm so proud of myself for maintaining my composure because the way that I was treated was completely wrong. But it's okay because at the end of the day, this is what the angels wanted. They didn't even want me there for 2 weeks. So like after I like let it all process, because I was like, what the fuck? Like, oh my God, this crazy broad. Like, what is going on? Seriously, this is just, I was mind boggled. So the cops come and tell them the story, whatever. They're like, she's gonna email it to you. And I'm like, how can I trust her word? Look at what she just did. Like, she didn't even fire me as a professional. Why didn't you call me in your office? Why are you like a child calling people down to the basement, probably telling them, oh, I'm gonna fire her right now, like you're a head honcho or something. No, you might be a head honcho in this firm, bitch, but not in this world. You better know who the fuck you're talking to. Stop it. People are crazy nowadays, man. This shit is getting stronger by the day, the insanity going on in this freaking world. Um, yeah, so the cops came, whatever. They said that she would email me it. Okay, and I was like, I'm gonna trust you guys. And I was like, well, who can I contact if she doesn't? Because I'm not gonna keep calling up here as like it could be seen as harassment because I was just technically terminated. Technically, nobody gives a shit about that. I'll never use her as a reference. And after I get done with her, I don't know, she'll have a job. Um, honestly, honestly, and that's because of the position the firm will have to put themselves in if they want to keep her. So I don't see any smart business person doing that. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. There was no reason for her to act like that, so I'll just have to take it up the legal way, I guess. Anyway, so I left. You know, I went straight to school to talk to my director, to acknowledge what the hell just happened and what I just went through. Because, like, I didn't know if she was going to call my school, but I knew she wasn't. Like, I knew she wasn't going to. Because I knew, like, because what I said, I mean, I told her, I said, you know what? I tried to, like, after she had fired me and started acting like that, like, then I was like, you know what? I tried to converse with you, and this was the problem. We couldn't communicate clearly because she doesn't know how to communicate. She doesn't know how to direct people. Like, I mean, I've heard this for 2 months now, okay? And she was trying to grade me. She like put like a 4 where it should have been a 5. So I said something. She's like, well, you didn't link and save. Like there was a few things that you messed up. Now I think I messed up maybe 2 or 3 times when I was first learning the system. That's a given. Like you're not doing that to me. I'm learning. Okay. Now the month of February, I never messed up one time, and she tried to say that I did. Okay, she's like, you didn't link this, you didn't do this. Now, when I went back to what she was talking about, because everything's documented, you can see everything, okay? The person who was supposed to do it or did it was there at 9:30 in the morning. I don't come into work until noon. Then the person's initials who did it is right in front of her face and she's reprimanding me. I didn't even fucking have the task and you're doing this shit to like, and I said it in the nicest way, like, hey, you know, because she emailed me and was like, you need to make sure you're paying attention. So I was like, after I double checked this, as you said, it wasn't done correctly, and I recognized that it was done at 9:30 in the morning. I'm not here until noon, and this is what I said in an email, so I didn't have a tone. And I said, as well as the person who attempted to do this task is initials on the document. And so she didn't say anything back, but she got a little pissed off. I could tell that I corrected her. But don't correct my correct. I mean, that's your own problem. You shouldn't get offended. Bitch, watch what you're doing. You're yelling at me for paying attention, and that's what you're doing? Fucking crazy people. Then she graded me like I had only missed one day of the entire time I worked there. And listen, externship is free, okay? An internship is when you get paid. So my externship, I worked Monday through Wednesday. Okay, and I got paid for Thursday and Friday. So any days I got paid should not be included in my evaluation. I only missed one day, and I didn't miss that day a week prior to that because it was midterms week. Everybody else was taking days off, okay, requesting days off, and I was like, and I told one of the girls like, oh my God, I have so much homework. I could use this Friday off. She's like, go ask her. She'll excuse you. And it was like a week prior to the Friday that I needed off. So I asked her. She's like, oh, no problem. Sure. It was like an excused absence. And the bitch wanted to grade me, like, give me a 3. When I never missed a day. I mean, that's an excused day. That doesn't count. I didn't call off. You gave me permission to miss that day. Like, If you didn't want me to miss the day, you could have clearly communicated with me and I would have showed up. Crazy lady. Crazy ass shit, man, that I have to deal with. This is why I said I have to work for myself. Because I will go nuts having to deal. This is what the divine is doing. They're putting me in my house with things that I love because they know that that shit's getting worse and I can't handle that shit. I am not meant to handle that shit. Because I see the bad and the injustices and I want to speak on them. And there's too many that are going to be happening. I can't do it all. I can't. I'll go crazy. I will. I'll go crazy. So they're keeping me sane in my home, working for myself. I love that. Isn't that the greatest thing? And they want you guys to do it too. So start praying. For real. Um, so as bad as it seems, like I'm not worried about it. Like I said, I have jobs. That job I wasn't making shit. Hours sucked. If I wanted to go to another law firm, I could and make twice as much money, but I don't. Because if I do that, I'm going to have to work double time the hours. And I'm not trying to do that. I want to work for myself. I want to help you guys. So I'm not doing that at all. I have no intention. Maybe in a year after, well, I don't know what they have planned for me. We'll see. I'm not even looking for, I could do remote work. Like if I wanted to for an attorney, like work from home, but we'll see. I need a break. I've been going to school for almost 2 years full time on top of working and shit. Like, and then on top of this whole twin flame journey and the angels and divine contacting me and needing me to help them and do what they need me to do. Like, oh my God, I don't even feel like a normal human. Well, maybe I'm not. Maybe I am a being because I'm doing too much shit for me to be a human. I don't get it. I don't understand. All at one time is nuts. Nuts. So, yeah, she's a crazy person. So she did send my schedule, my timesheets and everything. So I went to school today because I talked to my director and he's like, just write a statement, tell, put it in writing what had happened. So I did. I put everything in writing, signed and dated. I made a statement of action and cause. Her actions and what the hell caused it was nothing more than my professional email trying to figure out where I was going from here like any normal person who ends an externship. She blew off the handle. That was a problem. Oh, and then I did acknowledge how she was grading me because like she works with kids from a different college. But my college is an ABA standard legal law firm law college. Like I have specific standards that I have to go by when I'm doing my externship as they are ABA approved. Okay. So she was not grading me upon the standards that were meant for mandated by my freaking program. And I told her this. And she's like, I do it this way for everybody. And I'm like, so I wrote on the email, I said, whatever her name is, I was like, I understand that you're used to working for people that are doing internships at the college right next to us. Most of them aren't even in the legal field. Like they do things like marketing and communications, which is fine. But I'm in the legal field and my shit is ABA approved. Therefore, there's state standards that I must abide by in order to get this degree in 3 weeks. And there's standards you must abide by as being my site supervisor for this externship. Oh, she refused. So I had my director deal with that. As if she thought she was not going to listen to me. Oh, fine, that's fine. I'll just have somebody higher than me tell you the same shit. Silly lady. She thought she was so smart. That's what she didn't like about me, was that I was just more efficient, effective, and organized. I really think and this is a stigma of people. Really, it is women treat women worse than men treat women in the work world. Swear to God. Swear to God. She's seen somebody who was younger, passionate, wise, bright, a fireball, like one of my people say. And she did not like that. Now, any smart person would love that because the more work you could throw on me, the more work you don't have to do. But I guess she didn't understand that. But hey, it will be addressed, like I said, when in 3 weeks. Because I'm just speaking my piece. I mean, I live in America and I'm guided by the divine. I'm going to speak my damn piece. Especially when she touched me. Oh, I'm speaking my piece. My freaking constitutional right. My God-given right. So, okay, so then what? Okay, so I know you guys, I need a nap. So then let me tell you the rest of the story. Okay. Okay, so this morning. So I went to school and I took that test and I passed. Yay. So the 9 weeks of homework that I had to rush and do, I don't have to do anymore. Yay. All I have to do is write a page for my externship and worry about 2 classes for the next 3 weeks. So I knocked 4 to 2, guys. Oh, yes. I'm so happy about that. I am so happy about that. Yeah, so I'll be working from home now all day, every day. So listen, I don't know about. I'll probably make. Oh, because I got to tell you guys my story. So I will be back to make you the video about my signs. One of them being. Let me tell you. Like 95% sure. The day that I said I was going to come into Union, my twin was next to me on 55 because I live in Chicago. I swear. I was confirmed by my friend. My friend's reading, so we'll get into that because that's gonna be interesting, you guys. You guys, yes. And something else happened. Oh, I'm gonna do our natal charts too, so you guys can tune in for that one. Because I never did both of ours, just one, just not. So I'm gonna do both. I gotta give my friend the information. I donated, but I haven't been able to just sit down and clear my mind and just. What else did I want to say? Oh, so for you guys, woo 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 woo, the ones that are on my channel, guess what? I'm gonna do one free reading for each of you. I am starting next week. So if you want to message me, email me. You know what? I'm gonna create a new email just for like this channel. So let me do that. I will log it in the description box, and I will let everybody have 3 questions. Okay? You get to ask me. So think about them. Make them good. Make them good. And obviously, I'll get into your reading. 3 good questions that you want, and I will do a free reading, personal reading for you. Okay? We can do it over Skype, or I can make you a video. Whatever way you guys want to do it, I'll do that for you. As I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Yes, I'm happy about this. I'm excited. So you guys have a great day. Okay? Don't mind me, my crazy story. I'm here for you now. See, the angels were like, nope, you aren't taking 2 weeks to do shit. Nope, you're leaving today. That's what they said. Before I left for work in the morning, I have a comment that's like, I wish I could do this all day, maybe soon. Nope, they decided yesterday was the day. It's funny. It's funny to me. It's really funny how everything happened. I don't know. The negative energies were like crazy yesterday. Crazy. And it's funny because we were all sitting there. It was a really weird day. And the one girl earlier was like, "Is it a full moon today? What the hell's going on today?" I was like, "I don't know. Today is a weird day." And then I looked at the girl next to me whose name is the same name as me, and I'm like, "I swear to God, something crazier is gonna happen today." And hey, it did to me. What the hell? But it's okay because now my life is. I can go on and be happy. No problem. No problem. I got a smile on my face, like, hello, hello, hallelujah. You ever watch Medea? I love Medea. If you guys watch Medea, watch Medea. If you guys want to laugh, watch Medea. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. I love Medea. Watch her. She's hilarious. Oh, don't choke on me. I wanted to say bye before I did all that. Ew. All right, guys. I'll get to my story. I'll try to do that tonight, okay? Love yous. I love yous. Message me. I'm gonna email me your 3 questions. Okay, I'll start that next week. I'll do my readings, my free readings for you guys. Since I'm so happy that you guys have been supportive of me. So I want to give and show back the love and support to you. All right?